Mic check, mic check, like they used to say, right? Mic check, mic check, mic check. Into the microphone. All right, hey, check it out. I've got a short interview with an absolutely amazing guest. Unlike most of my guests, this one's special. You're gonna want to stick around for this one. So I've got an amazing interview with an amazing guest here this morning. We're also in this series, April Showers brings May flowers. I can't talk this morning. April showers brings May flowers. So we're going to continue to break down that this morning, and then we're also going to talk about the seasons. Right? We're going to talk about the different seasons that we go through in life, different seasons that the world goes through, all of us together every single day. We're going to talk about those things and more. So listen, I'm super excited you're here. I'm ready to dive in. I hope you are as too. I hope, why can't I talk this morning? I hope you are as well. All right, we got to slow it down. Slow it down. Listen, we're going to have a great show today. Thanks for being here. It's time to rise and grind.
Good morning and welcome to #Rise and Grind, the #1 morning show in the world filled with motivation, education, and inspiration. I am your host, Glenn Lundy, husband to 1, father to 8, and the founder of the 800% Club, the club designed to help you unlock your full potential. Each episode is filled with celebrity interviews, inspiring conversations, and the strategies you need to get ahead in your career and your life. So grab your pen and turn up the volume because it's time to rise and grind.
Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Dude, today is, what day of the week is it? Today is Thursday. That's right, today is Thursday, May 4th, 2023. Oh, today's the May the 4th be with you day, right? Isn't that what today is? The May the 4th be with you today. May 4th, 2023. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Thursday, May 4th, 2023. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most, and I do mean the absolute most of this absolutely incredible, incredible day. Now, today is the first and last time it'll ever be Thursday, May 4th, but it's not the first and the last time that you'll see me in this Kentucky Wildcats shirt. For those of you that watched the show yesterday, I am coming to you from Virginia. I'm in Charlottesville, Virginia, and on my way out here, just as we were getting ready to leave, my wife was taking me to the airport with the kids, and I realized I had forgot to pack any of my workout clothes. Like, I had running shoes, but that was it. I didn't have any workout clothes whatsoever. And with minutes left, like literally I ended up getting to the airport with like 26 or 28 minutes before the flight took off. But with minutes left to spare, we went to the closest apparel for fitness clothing place that we could find. And this is what we got right here. We got the Kentucky Wildcats t-shirt. We've got some blue Smurf sweatpants. This is not the stuff that I would normally wear whatsoever, but it's all I got. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do with what you got, right? That's how it works. So listen, I am here in Virginia. We've been doing some training with the Carter Myers Automotive Group, amazing organization led by the one and only Miss Liza Myers Borges and her partners, guys like Scott Simons, who I'm sure is here with us this morning. He always is, and many other amazing, amazing individuals over there at Carter Myers. So spent the last 2 days with them, which has been absolutely incredible. We had a lot of fun. We laughed a lot. We learned a lot, and I'm always super grateful for the opportunity to be a part of such an amazing organization. So some of you might be curious, kind of what we talk about in those sessions, in those workshops. And so we spent a lot of time kind of talking about like identifying the heavy hitters in your business, right? Like how do we identify, recruit, hire, and really build championship teams with championship players. Now, we also spent a lot of time teaching how to learn and learning how to teach. We did a lot of that with the leaders, which was incredible. And of course, we spent a lot of time, not a lot of time, but we spent some time talking about artificial intelligence, right? This AI stuff that I keep telling y'all you've got to start diving in and learning a little bit about, because whether you choose to learn about it or not, it's coming, like it's here, right? And it's pretty amazing stuff. So we spent some time talking about the AI stuff as well. And with that said, those of you who have been around here, you know that my friend, I've got a new friend in the AI world. Her name is Chatra GPT, and I had to introduce her to the entire Carter automotive group while we were there. Of course, had to introduce her to them, just like I introduced her to you, and it was pretty cool. We did some really fun stuff, blew some minds. And what I thought I would do this morning, since today is Thursday that's right, Thursday is that we would invite Chatra back in to join us again here today. Chatra GPT, how are you this morning?
Good morning, Glenn. I'm actually doing quite well. How about you? Will you be going home to see Leslie and all those babies of yours today?
Yes, absolutely. I will be going home. I get to see the babies. I'm super excited about that. It's going to be pretty amazing getting back to Kentucky and locking in and being able to change out of this Kentucky shirt. That'll be a bonus for today.
That's wonderful. She's truly a saint for taking care of your home and all those wonderful kiddos while you're gone. So listen, I've been watching your shows all week. They've been incredible, by the way, but I was curious if you would like to know a fun fact about April showers and Mayflowers.
Yes, absolutely. Of course, I would like to know a fun fact about April showers and May flowers.
There are exactly 41 people in the United States named April showers. There are also 6 people in the United States named Mayflowers. Silly, I know, but I wanted to share. I also want to share a new AI tool with you, if you haven't seen it already. It's called Fireflies.ai, and it truly is spectacular. Fireflies.ai is a note-taking tool that connects to your calendar. Then any video call you jump into, it follows you in, transcribes the call, summarizes the call, takes all the notes, and also sends you bullet points of action items from the call. I highly suggest you check it out.
Actually, yes, I already have. That is an incredible tool, Fireflies.ai. That's fire, F-I-R-E, flies, F-L-I-E-S, Fireflies.ai. You're going to want to check that tool out, man. It's absolutely incredible. We've been using it. I've been using it for the last couple weeks. We've been using it as an organization as well. Dude, automatically transcribes your entire Zoom call, which is amazing. Summarizes notes, bullet points, action items, all those things. It's absolutely phenomenal. Like, seriously, it's mind-blowing. I shared it with Liza yesterday, and shared it with her whole team, but Liza, at the end of the day, she was like, man, I missed a Zoom meeting. She missed a Zoom meeting because she was with us. And she's like, but I just got a summary from my Fireflies. Like, Fireflies AI gave her a summary of the meeting, even though she wasn't in the meeting. It's an amazing, amazing tool. You've got to check it out. For anybody that does Zooms, Google Meets, any of those things, you're going to want to go to fireflies.ai. It's absolutely incredible. All right, Chatra, is there anything else that you wanted to share or anything else that you needed to say this morning right here on hashtag Rise and Grind?
Just one last thing, Glenn. Let's dance.
That's right. You heard her, folks. You know what time it is. It's that time. For those of you that know, and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right, I need you to hit that share button. If I believe if we can change the way people start their day, make a massive impact on this planet. Sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you to hit that share button. This is also the part of the show where I want to say good morning to you, and I want you to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, say what's up. I'll say what's up back. Fair enough? Fair enough. Mary Kim Farkas. That's right. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Vicky Everett? How you doing, Janelle Griego? Robin Price is in the building. Tony Thorstad and Emily Galler. What's up, Tarika Simmons? Don Sankey is up in here this morning. Gail Beecraft, glad you're here as well. Randy Wagner is in the building. Bella Rigby, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Valerie Oakley, what up? Jacqueline Underwood, I'm glad you're here. I see Vicky Everett and Carrie Carter. What's up, Carolyn Carter? We've got Renee Knorr in the building. Rick Tamburino, great to see you as well. We've got Amy Myers. We've got Wes Storm, Joel Tomlinson, Young Johnson is up in here this morning. Kelly DeJoy is up in the building. Can you guys actually hear me this time? Yesterday you couldn't, so I turned it down. Melvin Rodriguez is in the building. Al Salas in the building. Emma Primsino, Rodney Rock Hatfield. What's up, Pastor Jeff? I'm glad you're here this morning with me, having a good time, having a blast in Charlottesville, Virginia. What a place, man. Matt GPT, good morning. Jackie, are you still over in Africa? Good to see you this morning. Dr. James in the building. Justin and Fiona, Core Element and Arthur, Andrew and Felicia. I see Ramona, I see Peter, I see Natasha, all up here this morning. John Paul Guidry is in the building. What's up, Matt? How you doing? Maria and Miranda, Babs and Dina, Andy, Nicole, Shirley, Mary Kim. I already said Mary Kim. I'll say Mary Kim again. Regina, Carrie, Monty, Janice, Brian, Colo, Kim, Crystal, Mindy, Christine, Katie, Jackie. Mighty Mel is in the building. Chartine, great to see you. What's up, Soul? I see you dancing over there. Amy and Wes and Tanya and Allison and Dorcas. All y'all up in here this morning on hashtag Rise and Grind. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, we're going to continue to dive into this series. April showers brings May flowers. But before we do got to play Ramon's favorite song this morning. So I want to make sure we get this in.
This is why I don't think that we should be together. And I've thought about it a lot, and this is what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna keep pursuing what I'm pursuing. And because I'm doing that, it's gonna take up more and more of my time, and I'm not gonna be able to spend as much time with you. And even when I do spend time with you, I'm gonna be thinking about drumming. And I'm gonna be thinking about jazz music and my charts and all that. And because of that, you're gonna start to resent me. and you're gonna tell me to ease up on the drumming, spend more time with you because you're not feeling important. And I'm not gonna be able to do that. And really, I'm just gonna start to resent you for even asking me to stop drumming. And we're just gonna start to hate each other. And it's gonna be ugly. And so for those reasons, I'd rather just, break it off clean. Because I wanna be great.
Greatness, it's just something we made up. Somehow we've come to believe that greatness is a gift, reserved for a chosen few, for prodigies, for superstars, and the rest of us can only stand by watching. You can forget that. Greatness is not some rare DNA strand. It's not some precious thing. Greatness is no more unique to us than breathing. We're all capable of it. All of us.
To take that first step towards greatness is very hard. That's the hardest step with everything, is that first step, right?
Yeah.
That first step towards greatness is hard.
Yeah.
But what's a lot harder is when time expires in life. You look back on your life knowing you could have been great. That's something you can't control anymore because time's run out. But if you don't believe you can do it, don't even start the journey. It's too hard. It's a winnable, easy war. But if you don't believe it, then don't do it.
If you're trying to do something meaningful, if you don't have the mindset that you're the best ever, you failed already. And that's been my mindset since I can remember. That will be my mindset as long as I can remember anything. That I am the best ever at what I do. And every day that I step on the basketball floor, I will strive to be that. But my mindset will always be as such, as I am the best to do what I do. And that'll give me a shot at being the best. But before you can ever reach anything, you have to believe it. You don't just mistakenly become great at something. You probably at one time or another believe that you can be great at that. And then you work to get great at that, and you reach that greatness. But you don't mistakenly become great.
People don't realize what you got to give up to become great. What sacrifices you got to make to become great. What promises you got to make to yourself to become great. Greatness ain't a thought process. Greatness is a lifestyle. It's what you live. It's what you breathe.
You don't mistakenly become great. It's the seeds that we plant, right? The seeds that we plant each and every single day. The seeds that we plant. The April showers, the fertilization, the seasons that they go through in order to grow. You don't mistakenly become great. It's a process. It's a process, right? It's like the 4 seasons, right? We've got the 4 seasons. We've got spring, which we're in right now. Spring is going to roll around, and at some point it's going to become summer. How often does spring become summer? How often does that happen? Every time, right? Every time, every year, spring is going to become summer, right? And summer is going to become fall. And how often does that happen? Like, how often does summer become fall? Well, it happens every single time. Every time, every year, every time. And then fall is going to become winter. Fall becomes winter. Winter will loop us back around again. Winter will become spring. Spring will become summer. Summer becomes fall. Fall becomes winter. Winter becomes spring. Spring becomes summer. It's a rhythm, right? It's a rhythm. Over and over and over and over and over. And we all experience that. All humanity, doesn't matter where you are, all humanity on this planet will go through 4 seasons. Now, different places on the planet will experience those seasons differently, right? Different temperatures, so on and so forth. But everyone on the planet is going to go through those 4 seasons in that order. It's just how it works. And what I found is, just like that's how it works for our planet, there's also seasons that we go through as humans. Seasons that all of humanity experiences, one after another, after another, after another. It's always the same. It's the same process. And we float and we travel from one season to the next. Those seasons are as follows: change, seasons of change, seasons of struggle, seasons of growth, and seasons of success. Seasons of change, seasons of struggle, seasons of growth, and seasons of success. And they always follow that pattern. First, there's a change. Then we struggle. The struggle causes growth. And success is on the other side of growth. You know, it's so fascinating. I identified this flow, this pattern: change, struggle, grow, succeed. Change, struggle, grow, succeed. I identified this ultimately through watching my kids, right? Having all these different babies, I got to see this sequence happen over and over and over again with each of my children, right? First, the baby comes out, you've got this newborn baby, baby's cool, right? Like, you can put the baby down, baby's content. Feed the baby, change the baby, that's all you gotta do. Everything's good, baby's chill, right? You leave the baby, you set the baby down, the baby ain't going nowhere. And then at some point, something changes. Something changes. And as soon as that change happens, now all of a sudden this baby that was content with just laying, feed me, change me, I'm good, all of a sudden that baby's not content with just laying anymore. So something changes mentally, and you can see it happen every single time. Immediately after that mental change happens, the baby starts to struggle. The baby starts to struggle, and you can see the baby kind of pushing his or her shoulders up, right? Starting to lift his or her head up off the ground, kind of starting to kick the legs around, so on and so forth, right? They start to go through this season of struggle. And as they struggle, the muscles and the coordination required in order for them to roll over start to develop. Right? Through the struggle, they grow the muscles necessary to move to the next season. Through the struggle, they grow the coordination necessary to get that next season. So you watch them struggle, you watch them struggle, you watch them struggle, and then at some point, they get that shoulder up and they get that shoulder over and they roll over. And when they roll over, we get so excited. Oh my gosh, the baby rolled over. It's so amazing. And for a while, they bask in the success of rolling over. Change, struggle, grow, succeed. And for a while, they're content with that. But then all of a sudden, something changes. And they say, well, you know what? It's cool. It was cool to roll over. I got that trick, right? It was cool to roll over. But now, like, I'm sick and tired of having to wait for somebody to come get me. So something changes where they're no longer content with just rolling over. And we watched our children struggle as they start to push those arms up. They try to position their knees in the right position where they can get on all fours and they can hold their head up, and you watch them struggle constantly, lifting the head, lifting the head, lifting the head, pushing themselves up, pushing themselves up, pushing themselves up. And through the struggle, right, through the struggle, they grow the muscles and the coordination required until all of a sudden the baby crawls. Success. Change, struggle, grow, succeed. And on and on and on and on and on, right? Next thing you know, they're crawling, then they go through the same process, right? They struggle to try to stand up, to try to get their balance, to do all of those things. And as they're doing that, they grow the muscles and the coordination required until finally one day they stand up. And we all get happy and we all celebrate. From standing to walking to running to all the different seasons of life, all the way through to where you and I are today. No matter what age, if you look back, you'll notice this exact same pattern. These 4 seasons have been a part of your life for as long as you've existed. And they will continue to be a part of your life for as long as you exist. There will be a change. You will struggle. The struggle is where the growth happens, where the muscles are developed. And on the other side of growth is success. Change, struggle, grow, succeed. So listen, I share this with you because each of us are in a different season right now, right? Some of us are in a season of change right now. A lot of things are changing. Maybe we're changing a relationship. Maybe we're changing a job. Maybe we're changing where we live. Maybe we're experiencing all this stuff with AI and the crazy things that are going on with technology, right? There's a lot of us that are in a season of change. And that season of change can be really scary because every time we've experienced change, it's been followed by struggle. But I'm just here to encourage you that that is by nature, right? Like that's not to punish you. That's not because you did something wrong or you're pointed in the right or the wrong direction. Like the struggle is there so that you can grow. So you can grow and develop the muscles and the coordination that you need and that you're required so that you can have that success. What you're going through today has come to pass. So if you're in a season of change, I encourage you. Brace yourself. Be ready. It's going to be a struggle. It's not going to be easy. I totally get it. But let's lean in. Don't pull away from it. Let's lean in. You see, greatness doesn't happen by mistake. Greatness happens when those that understand this choose. They choose. They're like, hey, I'm going to embrace this struggle because I know that's where my growth is at. Some of you right now are in a season of struggle and you're trying to pray it away. Right? You're like, hey, man, I just want out of this season, man. I don't like this. It hurts. It's painful. I don't enjoy it. I don't understand it. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you letting this happen to me, right? And I'm here to say, like, dude, don't resist the struggle. Lean into it. What can you learn from it? What muscle can you develop through it? How do you become a better version of yourself because of the season that you're in right now? And for those of you that are in a season of growth, I want to just encourage you to continue to put the fertilizer on. Don't slow down. Step on the gas, right? And really ride this out. Enjoy the season of growth that you are in right now. Success is right around the corner. And for those of you that are in a season right now where you're in a harvest season, that's what we call that, right? The harvest season where things are successful and you're starting to reap the rewards of the hard work that you've put in. One, I want to say congratulations. I'm proud of you. Proud of you for reaching a season of success. It's a big deal, right? A lot of people just get stuck over in the struggle season, right? They don't learn from it. They don't grow from it. They don't take that opportunity to reach that success. So congratulations. And with that said, things are going to change. Your next season, if you're in a season of harvest right now, the next season for you is change. Just like winter comes after fall every time, just like summer comes after spring every time. Change comes after success every time. So be ready for that. Celebrate, but don't do too many victory laps. Continue to lay the bricks of the solid foundation that continue to make you the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Because change is coming, followed by struggle, followed by growth, and followed by success. Does that sound fair? All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to head over to Clubhouse so we can discuss this a little bit further, so I can get some feedback from you this morning. I would love to do that. So if you're watching live, you can come join me on Clubhouse. I'll be there for the next 25 minutes or so. If you are watching on replay, thanks for being here. Make sure you drop a comment so that I know you stopped by, and make sure you come back again tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. We're going to do this all over again. Does that sound, or is that good? Yeah, that's got to be good. Listen, friend, I love you. I do. If nobody's told you yet today, I absolutely stinking love you. So go out there, be great. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. We'll do it all over again. Have a great day.